This is NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on the sideline. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Hawks. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Edwards is out there with Dragic, and it's Tucker in at the three slot. Here's Tucker. Lets it fly. It's good from about 19 feet. The basket from Edwards. And the Bulls with possession. 4-point game. Mirotic with it. Guarded now by Morris. Shot clock at 6. And here's Rose outside. And the shot is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now Dragic hoping to put that miserable performance against Brooklyn behind him tonight. And he gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Edwards a screen on Rose. And it's Dragic off the drive. Edwards sinks the triple. Dubs got 5 now.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Here's Rose. Here's Noah. The kick out to Rose. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Butler from outside. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
You know, that was one of the worst efforts you'll see from them, guys. Even though they were playing against a better team, it shouldn't have been that bad.
And Steve, even against a mediocre team, that performance wouldn't have been good enough. But you play that way against a good team, and you'll really get blasted.
Here's the screen. Here's Chugainov, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. So he gets them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Passes it to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You got referees all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good for Morris. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. That's a 2 from Butler. And again, Chicago. No good. And even 3-on-3 break. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Well, it's always something that they've tried to concentrate on. You work hard in practice. You know, you work on your craft, you work on your strategy, your execution, but you never know if the ball's going to go in or not.
And we've seen it bring up dividends. When they take that very disciplined approach to their offense, it usually pays off.
Dragic kicks to Edwards. The 17-footer. And it's good off the glass. Dubs got 9.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Yeah, it's the kind of start you want every game, but of course you rarely get it.
Now here's Rose. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And Tucker has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his third assist on the night. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Rose. The pass to Butler. It's stolen. And up the court come the Suns on the break. It's deflected. Morris, no good.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that didn't go that.
Butler attacking. Pass to Noah. Plumlee with the steal. Dragic against Butler. Dragic the pass to Edwards. They double him with Butler. Down low. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
A moment here now to see how the numbers stack up for Joakim Noah. Third in blocks. And he's in the top 10 in steals per game as well. So this is a guy who you have to be aware of when you've got the ball in your hands.
And you address this spot as one of the leaders in average blocks per game, Steve. And I tell you what, that makes a huge difference on the team's defense. When you got a shot blocker in there, it can change things for you.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, guys, you look back to their last game, he was off from the charity stripe all night long.
And you wonder if that's not still on his mind today.
Good on the second free throw. Phoenix leading by 7. Dragic kicks to Edwards. Rose with the double team. Rose against Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Morris. Can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Suns third.
They're so patient, the offensive end. Don't take bad shots. They really look to move the ball and find the best shot they can every possession.
Here's Rose, averaging 26 points a game. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. Dragic dishes to Morris. Passes it to Edwards. Crashes in for a double-digit lead. Dubs got 12 in the game.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Now here's Rose. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. Drained for 2 points. Rose has got his second bucket tonight.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Gets the pass to Tucker. It's blocked.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Plumlee with the rebound. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Rose. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Pass to Morris. Buries the 7-footer. And the Suns lead by 8.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. Fires for 3. That's good. 5 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Dragic kicks to Edwards. They double him with Butler. Edwards passes to Tucker. 11 feet away, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Bulls trail by 7. Kicks it to Mirotic. Dishes it to Butler, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough.
Suns leading by 9. Thomas dishes to Bledsoe. Now the feed to Warren. From beyond the arc, good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Warren's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Six seconds left in the first quarter. Heinrich inside the three-point line. No good on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 12. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Tune in Friday, November 20th. Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns hit the road to do battle with the Philadelphia 76ers. Live from Philadelphia, it's the real deal.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter...
I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, inside, Gibson and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Heinrich in at the 1 spot.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assists. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Rose, he's checked in for Butler. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
And what a game for Doug. He has 12 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And the Bulls making a change here. Mirotic is checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Morris is checked in. McDermott kicks to Mirotic. They set the pick. He dishes it to Rose. Shot clock at 6. From about 16, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.